Jess here with the Not So Hopeless Wanderers. Happy April. April is here. I'm super excited about it because it means I'm getting closer to some time to relax. So now that March is done, the month is completely closed out, I'm going to go over our March budget report with you guys. So we'll dive right in here. If you saw the March preview video, I lowered my income from the vet. I knew that I was coming up short a little bit in transitioning my tax hours into my vet hours. And then I actually, like I said, going into April, decreased some of my responsibilities, so I cut back a few hours. So I actually came up a little bit under that by about $9.04. So I brought in $1,275.96 there. RJ, we budgeted for $273.04 for his normal contribution, but he did bonus again, which is really exciting. So he contributed $334.12, which was $61.08 over budget, so that was nice. At the tax office, I budgeted $1,380. However, I'm not sure how much you guys follow weather. We had a really big snowstorm come up through the Northeast, and even for New York, for upstate New York, it hit us pretty hard. So a lot of stuff shut down. So the tax office that I work at shut down for one day. So I had a day unpaid, unfortunately. So I only brought in $1,300.78. So I was $79.22 short there. However, I made up most of it at my side hustle, my kind of under-the-table bookkeeping job. I normally budget for $160, which is basically just 4 hours a week. But he had I needed to get all of his 2016 bookkeeping in order, before his tax deadline. And so I needed to put in a couple extra hours. I had to fight with a computer, a dinosaur of a computer, and so there were a few things that extended that out a little bit longer, so I put in some extra hours there. So I brought in $230, which was $70 over budget there, so made up for most of it there. That was good. MTurk, I budgeted $100. I brought in $120, so it was $20 over there. And I budgeted $50 for a supplemental because I knew that I would be cashing out my digital reflection account. I can never say that right. And which I did. And I also got $3 from Fancy Hands. I don't know if any of you guys use Fancy Hands. If you do, let me know, about your experience and what you like about it. I got set up with it, but I'm not convinced yet. Just the way that the website is set up and the tasks that are on there. I'm just not sure it's for me. But to get set up, they have you go through a task, and so they do actually pay you for it, so they gave me $3 for that. So it was $3 over budget, so I gladly took $3 from them. So overall, I budgeted $3,248.04 in income. I actually brought in $3,313.86. Not a normal month for me. This was a 3-check month for the tax office, so that's what bumped that up there, and the fact that it's tax season, so once tax season's over, things are going to drop back down. But it's always nice to kind of bust my butt for about 3 months and ramp up my income for a little bit. So overall, I had an extra $65.82 of income for the month. So into expenses, mortgage is always the same, $719.69. I budgeted $150 for gas, and I spent $149.55. And I actually thought my last tank of gas that I got, I thought I was going to have to not fill up quite the whole way just to make sure I stayed in budget. But actually, the amount that I spent was exactly what it took to fill up my tank. So I was 45 cents under, so I was happy about that. In terms of food for the animals, I budgeted $51.83 for dog food, and I decided to make a change with what I'm feeding the dogs, the dog and the cats. They've all been eating I buy them a grain-free brand called Taste of the Wild, and I use a website called Chewy, who you can set up an auto ship through, so they'll just ship it right to your house. As long as the order is over $50, there's no charge for shipping. There goes the dog. And but the problem is that the Taste of the Wild, it was already an expensive food being a grain-free, and then the prices just kept going up and kept going up. So I decided I needed to make a change, so I did some research, and I'm still debating if I'm going to keep him on a grain-free. I might try something else. He's getting older now, and I think his digestive tract could probably handle a grain-free. I've had him on it since he was a pup, and he had some digestive issues, and he hasn't had any issues in a really long time. And he's a pretty well-adjusted dog, so we'll see. Anyways, I got a better deal. I found a different brand of a grain-free food at Tractor Supply. I think it's called Wholesomes, and it was a bigger bag for less money. So the bag itself was on sale for about $33.99 for a 35-pound bag, whereas I was paying like I think it just went up to almost $50 for a 30-pound bag. So already it was a much better price. And then I returned a gift, and so I had $20 from that, so I put that towards it. So out of my money, I only spent $16.71. So long story short, I came in way under budget on dog food, which I was really happy about, saved $35.12 there. I budgeted for my prescription this month, but I didn't need to pick that up. I kind of change my dosing periodically depending on how I'm feeling. It's just an anti-inflammatory for stress colitis, and I've been doing really fine on it, and for TMI reasons, I decided to scale back on my dose a little bit, so I didn't need to pick up my prescription. I will need it coming up here shortly in April, so I saved another $10 there. This is a very long-winded expense month. I had originally planned on spending $50 on my friend's bridal shower gift, and then when there were concerns, like I mentioned in my April preview video, about stability at work and things like that, I scaled that back to $30. So I did end up spending $30.21. That was planned to bring that down to $30. But according to my original budget, I saved $19.79. I had originally planned to spend $25 on the website Thumbtack. I ended up opting not to do that, and it actually worked out because the friend that referred me to the website, she said that she doesn't ever put money on it, and that she is able to send quotes to potential customers for free, and then I started getting free quotes. So that worked out anyway, so I saved another $25 there. I did buy the tickets to the Incubus concert. They're coming to Syracuse, New York in July, so we'll be going there. I'm really excited to have them this close to home. So I spent that on Penny. And then I set aside $10 for miscellaneous. I did go over there. Gav got, he got a new set of clothes. His pants were getting a little short, so I got him one more pair of pants to get him through the rest of the winter. And he decided he needed corduroys. And they didn't match any of the clothes that he already has, so he had to get a new sweater. So it cost a whopping $6.22 at the Salvation Army. But he also had a book order, and the book that he absolutely had to have with a Ninja Turtle marker that goes with it was $7. So that did put us $3.22 over miscellaneous. But in the end, I had originally budgeted $1,099.02 for expenses, and I only spent $1,011.88. So I had an extra $87.14 from my expenses to work with. So what ended up happening with my last student loan here, I had budgeted $2,149.02 towards that, and I actually paid $2,303.92, which was $154.90 more than I had expected. So I made a nice big hit on my student loan. It is now sitting at $19,687.08. I'm under $20,000. That's a big milestone I was excited about. Next one will be 10. So very excited about that. And I have a little discrepancy here. I know I think I'm $1 under my buffer in my checking account, and then the other I think was just change rounding. So that's everything for March. It was a very roller coaster kind of month. A lot of uncertainties, like I mentioned in my April preview video about the future of employment and things like that. But everything ended up playing out, at least for March, either the way that I planned or balancing out. So still made a nice big hit against my student loan, and going to do my best to continue that pace and get this thing paid off as soon as possible. I can't wait. So thanks so much for watching, you guys, and I will see you again soon. Have a good night. Bye.